Wow, what a show! The first ever AEW Rampage was so great. There were a lot of great moments on the show, so without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the show itself. The first ever match on Rampage was for the Impact World Championship. It was between Kenny Omega defending his championship against Christian Cage. It was obviously coming from Dynamite, where Christian Cage challenged him for the title at both in All Out pay-per-view and Rampage. So first Christian Cage comes out, the fans loved him, he got a huge pop, and Kenny Omega was as usually accompanied by Don Callis. The four-man for commentary was solid, as this was in the first time. I'm sure they will pick it up in coming times. The crowd was so hot they were chanting AEW, AEW, AEW. Kenny Omega got the advantage at first. Kenny Omega then looked for one-winged angel, but Christian countered and looked for kill switch, but Kenny Omega countered. The two men went back and forth with their moves. After the commercial, the match picked up so hot as Kenny hit it with V-Trigger, Tiger Driver 98, but Christian Cage kicked out in two. Then Christian Cage hit a spear and a frog splash, but Kenny Omega kicked out on two. The crowd was totally behind Christian Cage, but Don Callis distracted the ref. The Young Bucks came out. Kenny hit a low blow and got the chair and went for one-winged angel on a chair, but Christian Cage counted into a kill switch. The ref counts 1, 2, 3 and boom, we got a new champion. In the short term, the match was great. After the match, we saw Mark Henry interviewing Christian Cage. Christian Cage told that it was great for him to hold the championship again, and he also said he will defeat Kenny Omega once again on All Out for the AEW World Championship. The next match was for the TNT Championship, Miro defending against Fuego del Sol. Remember the Fuego del Sol, if he wins, he get a contract on AEW. Before the bell, Fuego hit him with a tornado DDT, and he also followed him with 3 tornado DDTs, but this is Miro, as he hit with a super kick and followed by a game over. The match was won by Miro. Then Miro tore the Fuego's contract. After the break, we saw Tony Khan and Sammy Guevara came out. I was genuinely shocked as Sammy said to Fuego that Fuego is officially signed with All Elite Wrestling. This was so great. Happy for Fuego getting a contract in All Elite Wrestling. He worked so hard straight from the pandemic, was working for all the AEW dark shows. Then we cut into Darby Allin and Sting standing on the rafter. They once again played the best in the video package. Then it was the main event time. Britt Baker defending her championship against Red Velvet. Since it was Pittsburgh, the crowd was fully behind Britt Baker. Red Velvet looked great in this match, but Britt Baker hit her with a stomp. Velvet kicked out in two, and we saw Velvet looking for a lockjaw, but Britt Baker reversed it with a lockjaw of her own, and Velvet tapped out. Britt after the match went to attack Red Velvet, but Chris Statlander, who was sitting in the crowd, arrived to help her, but Britt Baker's new insurance policy, Jimmy Hayter, arrived and took out Chris Statlander, and at the end we saw Britt Baker hitting a stomp on Red Velvet. Overall, the show was great, and man, can't wait for next week's First Dance. As we all know, we are expecting the best in the world, CM Punk, to show up. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video, as this was my first Rampage review and first ever review on the channel. So please tell your thoughts on the show and also on the video. See you on the next great video. Thank you.